Like whatever you pick up in the stage is gone at the end of the stage.
I think you get points for it instead. Yeah, you have to play Poyo for a while before you start seeing the Matrix and getting combos in that. But once you get the hang of it, you'll be good at it. But
I think one problem is that it's a game series that's basically been out forever, and aside from like a few changes, like a few gimmicks that might stay for one game or another, the core game hasn't changed. So
similar for Tetris.
So yeah, you get people that have been playing that game their entire lives.
I mean, the same can be definitely said for Tetris.
Yeah.
I feel like the competitive Tetris scene is so much more stratified than other competitive genres, though. Like, you could pick up, like, a first-person shooter or a fighting game, and there's a pretty good gradient of players. But, like, with Tetris, you either find the people who can do the, like, top speed, almost full stage from the start, pieces are invisible mode, and still kick your ass, or you find the people who, like, played it twice on the Game Boy when they were 4.
My mom
and never
liked this
really
game.
got better.
You get people who are like, oh, my mom played this game a lot. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me so hard.
This seems like with Tetris, it's not one of those games where you personally feel... I mean, like, of course you get better naturally, because you figure out your odds and decide how to stack your pieces, but, like, I don't know many people that think, you know what would make me have more fun playing Tetris is if I did it faster. It's a very satisfying and zen game. There's a little want to make it stressful.
So I forget you have to be like, you have to be kind of far away from this to get that shot in.
Yo, it's a super arrow.
Oh, fuck. No one saw anything.
So what?
Exactly. Alright, that's I'm all done.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You already used to... Oh, you didn't do it.
I got all that Bowser time traveling power.
How far back can you rewind?
The entire game.
Holy shit!
Ooh, what?
Yeah, I can rewind.
There's no way. There's no way you can rewind the entire game. Can you?
Probably.
Do 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 do.
Oh, okay. We don't. I guess we don't feel like grabbing that.
There, you got the lives that
They
you'll
matter
never
so much
use.
right now.
Yeah, they matter. Oh no. Wait a minute, what kind of sewer has crows in it?
What sewer doesn't have crows in it? Don't answer that.
Guys, I got a confession to make. Every night I flush about 7,000 or 8,000 crows down the toilet.
It's all your fault.
I'm just curious as to where you got that many crows.
It happens.
You just pick them up here and there.
Do you want to make a Kaizo Darkwing Duck strong Batman?
No. No.
God. Speaking
like,
of...
I understand like challenge ROM hacks, but if you're... I mean, Kaizo is not associated with fun.
I actually found, speaking of speedruns and the like, so you remember good old Kaizo 64, Chain Chomp Heaven? Someone in speedrun has
like the bad Kaizo 64, where it was just like the guy took the base game and then like copy pasted a bunch of obstacles.
Yeah, someone has done a speedrun of that.
Why?
What are you supposed to do with this asshole?
I don't entirely know. I'm thinking maybe... No, I...
Well, you're supposed to jump down to the grates.
They're grates?
You can
Yeah,
actually hold on to
those
those?
grates.
Oh! Clever girl.
I didn't... For some reason, I tried to grab onto one of those before, and I didn't think I could do it.
Oh, those aren't grates, those are drain pipes.
Actually, the term is duck hole.
Yeah, that's why we're a duck stuck in our duck hole.
Tom, I think all this power is making you sloppy. Same thing happens to me.
Listen, I just went like 7 rounds in boxing. I can deal with being sloppy right now.
You know, if you leave your chin open in boxing, there's no rewind button.
Yeah.
No, you punch. If someone tries to punch you in boxing, you punch them right back. If you're dumb enough to leave your chin open, you deserve to get smacked. Yes, I have gotten smacked in the chin before.
Do what the speedrunner did.
I forgot exactly what the speedrunner did.
Oh, you mean using the arrow against everybody?
Yeah. I always liked the Liquidator.
Now, call me dense. Is there a life bar for bosses in this game, or do you just go at it until they're gone?
You go ham
You
until
just
they
go
die.
at it.
Because, I mean, it does seem kind of cool with all the variety of the weapons Darkwing has, if certain weapons were more effective than others, but it's so hard to tell.
I would imagine, like, the
I don't
lightning-
think-
the Thunder Gun would have been super effective against...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that there's any, like, elemental damage and stuff. I think the only reason that the arrow gun works so well is that the guy was using it to get multiple hits.
Yeah.
Oh. This is like a fun... This game has just gotten like a whole new layer of fun for me of how hard can I fuck this? Oh! What?
You can hit him while he's pooled?
Yeah,
No?
I was.
I don't think you can.
Seems awful difficult to hit him with that gun.
What if you just stood above and then used the arrow's down path to hit him?
Yeah. That's the way the runner did it.
Because if I get up close to him, I can hit him twice.
Oh, you can shoot the ones that fly at you.
Oh.
Makes this a hell of a lot easier.
How many hits do you fucking
might just
take?
wanna take your lumps.
I am Darkwing Duck perfectionist.
Well, he might not have that much health. We're probably just giving it back to him.
Alright, fine. Good God, how long is it gonna stay in the water? Alright, there we go.
And he just kind of anticlimactically hops down.
Yep, I'm liquidated.
You're going to bush route.
Okay, I'm going to bush route. Yeah, Liquidator is a motherfucker, alright.
I liked him in the show. Like, all the villains in the show had kind of like a pseudo-Batman thing going on.
Well, Darkwing Duck is Batman, like...
Yeah. Like, the Liquidator, he was like this salesman.
I love the bulldogs that just come out of their house. And these flowy... Oh, God. Wow, okay, yeah, those are really... You kind of can't...
Oh, there you go.
No one feels like giving me health. Or, okay, I got a little bit there.
Oh, there's one.
There we go. I always felt like I should have watched more of the Disney afternoon stuff. I was always more of a Nickelodeon kid.
I did a lot of both, honestly.
I was more of a
Like-
we didn't have cable kid.
Yeah. Like, Disney is where you went if you wanted to see kind of like cutesy stuff. And then Nickelodeon had like the gross out shows.
Yeah.
Well, they eventually had the gross out shows. At first they had just like weird Canadian and British shows that they just bought wholesale.
You can't say that on TV.
Yeah, you can't do that on television. Inspector Gadget, Maya the Bee. That
Man.
show with the dragon.
I think I forgot that one. Didn't I forget you were like
Eureka's Castle.
Eureka's Castle? Oh man, I remember that. That was
Yeah.
on the good old Nick Jr. time slot.
Yep. I watched a lot of TV when I was younger.
Same.
Probably too much.
Yeah, what you guys did spending time on the TV, I was probably playing video games because we didn't have
I was
TV,
mastering
but
the
we sure as
Blade.
hell had a Genesis.
Really?
Yeah.
While you were watching TV, I was mastering the Blade.
Yeah.
Oh, now it really is Mega Man.
Mega Mice. And our good friend, the Fat Chocobo.
These birds just remind me of Wilford Brimley.
Oh god. Yeah, shit. The one thing I remember from Nick Jr. more than anything is face.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna be our mascot of our show? How about just a big talking
It's
face?
just a talking face.
My god, it did its job.
No, Bushroot was in a lot of episodes. Like, he was kind of a bad guy, but kind of a good guy. Like in some episodes, he was good.
I definitely didn't watch enough, like, Darkwing Duck to remember, like, the bad guys by name.
No, I remember
Yes,
him.
I'm here.
I always remember,
Let's
like, my
see.
one friend who was like, if you want to watch Batman, watch Batman.
Well, what if I wanted to watch Batman, but with, like, a duck, and sometimes funny stuff happens?
What if I wanted to watch a more foul Batman?
What if I wanted to watch Batman, but, like, Batman is kind of narcissistic and messes things up all the time? That's still kind of
I'm
Batman.
about to say, that's Batman. You just describe Batman.
Well, what if he was also voiced by, help me out here. Like, I know all the things that he did, I just can't remember his name. I can never place his name.
I was about to say, Darkwing Duck voice acting is probably, if you put a gun to my head, I wouldn't remember.
Like, he did so much. He did, like, I think it was the voice of Cat, from Cat Dog.
Oh.
He was,
Oh, Jim Cummings? He's in everything. He's like,
yeah.
like the weird husky voice counterpart to Rob Paulson's weird nasal high voice.
That's a good way to think of it.
Yeah.
They're two sides of the same coin. That is 99% of all voice roles in animation in the 90s.
Yeah, Jim Cummings, Rob Paulson. And, I'm so bad with names. The red guy from Cow and Chicken. Charlie Adler.
Yeah.
Charlie Adler, of course. The big heads. We had some real
Okay,
fucking good voice acting.
Moriarty. Yeah, Moriarty was kind of a shit villain. He didn't show up that often. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. What were you saying?
Fuck me if I remember. Yeah, we had really good voice acting talent. Like, obviously, like, people still getting jobs now. Like, I'm happy to find out stuff like Tom Kenny is still doing, like, voice acting for children's cartoons and stuff like that.
Yeah, something besides SpongeBob.
Yeah.
He's doing PBS stuff, actually.
Really?
Word Girl.
Huh.
It's actually
Yeah,
pretty...
if you've got like if you've got the chops for it, you're kind of set for life if you become one of these people that has that kind of unique voice.
Yeah.
What interests
Like
me...
I always keep coming back to this, but June Foray is just, she's a legend.
Which one's?
is-
Oh yes, from
yeah,
Rocky
June Foray.
Bullwinkle stuff and everything.
Yeah, Rocky and Bullwinkle, you know, Rocky the Flying Squirrel, Natasha, and then later stuff like she's doing like the Granny character in Looney Tunes. She still does that.
Yeah, she's still at it as far as I can
Yeah,
remember.
she is. This
She's
year
still
she's going to be
prolific.
100 years old.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wasn't she also Magica, the Quack?
Yeah, Magica the Spell in the old
Yeah, the
cartoon
Spell.
and in the DuckTales HD.
Yeah,
Wow,
when they
good
got
on
the
her.
entire voice cast together, like, with fucking Scrooge McDuck's voice actor on his, like, deathbed, like,
Yeah.
getting out one
Now,
more
granted, they sound a bit tired, but I'm not going to hold that to them. They're like, they're ancient.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just imagine that, just coming back and doing that as like a final. That's just, it's amazing.
But yeah,
Have you guys seen that that documentary? I Know That Voice. Because if you haven't,
That,
you
like,
totally
about
should.
June Foray?
No, it's well, she's in it, but it's specifically about voice actors in like animation.
Oh, I definitely have to check that out.
It was basically headed by
You
John
need to get a little
DiMaggio.
bit- You need to get a little further across on the handle.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I've always been a fan of, like, voice... Also, because I think I got friends who were in voice acting in games and whatnot nowadays, like... Stuff like voice acting is just interesting as hell to me. Yeah, I know people
Yeah, I
who,
love voice acting. It's like my favorite method of acting, and people don't realize how much effort it takes.
And people I think still today don't realize that, because like there's two ways you can have a voice actor do cartoons. You can have them all in the same room doing the line reads together and like interacting with each other, or you could have them kind of all on site but in separate rooms where they can maybe kind of see each other. Or
traditionally speaking,
you could have it where it's like they just send them in and they're not even on the same sites on the same days.
Yeah, most of the time it's the latter because of conflicts and schedules, but there is an increasing number of studios that pull all the actors together for more organic scenes, and I think it's totally worth it.
There are some where it's like, oh god, I'm trying to remember exactly what, but there are some series where it's like, this guy never heard, like, the voice actress for, like, his love interest until, like, years later.
Yeah. I mean, that's the case almost all the time with dubs, because Lion King.
That was the case in The Lion King. Matthew Broderick didn't hear...
Mufasa, Simba, and Nala?
Matthew Broderick, playing old Simba, didn't hear a lot of, like, the other characters' like lines and dubbing, just because he didn't have time. He was like the one with the busiest schedule of everyone involved in the project. So like he recorded his lines separately and didn't like hear like Nala's voice actress until like way later.
Yeah, see, I can understand having to do that because of like scheduling concerns and meeting production and etc., etc. But if you're making like a feature-length movie, which apparently Lion King is Disney's highest-grossing movie ever,
deservedly so, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you want it to be, as good as it can be? Or maybe when they were making it, they didn't think about that.
I think they just like...
I mean, that's just kind of the way it was for animation. It was uncommon / impractical / unheard of to have the voice actors together for recording.
Because some of the best moments just come from either like that chemistry or just moments where something gets ad-libbed.
Yeah, improv is still like the most powerful thing. I'm looking at series like The Office and Parks and Recreations. And, like, the reason why series like that are so fucking good is because half the actors are in improv. But yeah, actually, like, Word Girl, like, I have a friend who loves the show. So I've watched a little bit of it with her, and for, like, a kid show, it's actually pretty damn impressive.
Wait, which one?
Word Girl is it's a cartoon by PBS for, basically to help kids, like, learn, expand vocabulary. But, like, one of the main villains on the show is a man with a mouse brain in him, voiced by Tom Kenny.
What does he do?
The Professor Dr. Two Brains, I think is his character's name.
Oh, he's got like a mouse brain and a human brain.
Yeah, he's basically think Rick Sanchez, but part mouse.
Okay. Yeah, PBS shows are weird in that the internet seems to kind of gravitate towards them. For like memes and shit.
Yeah.
Like you've got like the Arthur memes where it's like Savage DW or whatever. And then I don't know if this is PBS, but like the internet fucking loves Lazy Town.
I forget who has
That's a PBS offering?
I'm not sure. I know it's something Sprout, which I don't know if that's PBS or not. I
think it is just called Sprout, and yeah, it's a PBS thing. That's like their block, I think.
I want to say something like PBS
World. Bizarre in itself because it's like some either Finnish or Swedish show that's been
it is Icelandic as
Icelandic, yeah.
Fuck. Good fucking god, this guy.
So if you there was some button you could press to make your arrow shot go down.
Really?
Yeah, the speedrunner did it. So maybe if you press it twice. No.
Oh, it's not any of the usual ones. But yeah, like one of the villains.
Maybe just use the arrow shot in general just to get more hits.
That's what I'm trying to do. The problem is like by the time
I see what I remember what this gimmick is. So he's super fast to jump up and down. If you break the machine, he'll come up to try and fix it.
Oh, okay. I never would have.
So you have to break the machines.
I would have stayed here and tried to beat him legit for fucking hours. Oh, wow, look at that fucking no-scope right there.
Yeah, this boss sucks. Moriarty sucks.
Yeah, no, I know, Lazy Town is Icelandic, because, C2 Switch is, JoJo is, Icelandic as fuck, so,
From Iceland?
Yeah, her parents are from, like, 100% from Iceland. Like...
I did not know that.
So I'm looking at the name of the guy who made it, and I'm like, that sounds like Johanna's parents' names. That's probably Icelandic.
But yeah, PBS offerings always just, they are geared toward these weird internet memes.
Yeah. But no, Work Girl is, like, it's actually, like, it's pretty good for children. It's pretty goddamn funny. Like, I watched a couple episodes with my friend, and, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I would watch this, like, voluntarily now as, like, a fucking 29-year-old.
Like, I think we're beyond the point of pretending that we wouldn't watch kids shows.
Oh, hell yeah. I think it's one of those things where, like, the stuff that you make for kids is, like, if you can make something
like, don't
funny
talk
for
down
kids,
to kids.
Yeah, if you can make something kids
like,
are gonna genuinely enjoy,
just don't talk down to them.
yeah, if you can make something kids are genuinely gonna enjoy, you're doing something right. It's the difference between, like, for kids and all ages. And I think that, like, a show like Word Girl does a great job of making an all ages show.
I think in general, the industry has just gotten a lot better about making things for kids that aren't patronizing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, like, the thing, was shows like Ren and Stimpy and Rocko's Modern Life were always meant to be, like, adults can laugh at it too, and...
Well, I mean, the whole premise of Rocko's Modern Life is that he's, like, a young adult that's kind of going out on his own for the first time and learning how to deal with stuff.
So it's the kind of show that, like, my dad loved to watch, like, Rocko's My dad actually... You know why my dad loved Rocko's Modern Life more than anything? My dad loves the B-52s. And
yeah.
when he found out that the
did the music for
B-52s
that.
did the opening song for that, he's like, I'm watching this.
God, how many genies are there?
Yeah, they are oh god, no.
You can't, like, swerve a corner without hitting a genie.
Okay, well, at least this cast does a fairly good job at knocking them the fuck out.
Yeah, who let Crash Bandicoot in this game?
See? No way!
That guy's gonna follow you forever. Take care of it.
I'll see you in hell. I am going to out-fucking run this one, asshole. Oh god, I forgot about respawns. God, how did we beat these games as kids? Like...
I think Game Genie, for the most part.
Or you just didn't.
That too.
So the genie itself doesn't actually hurt you.
Yeah, it's only his...
The genie, no, the genie's bad breath does.
Yeah. Just like real genies.
Yeah. Like, genies are disgusting. Like, I don't like to profile people, but every genie I've ever come across is just rank disgusting.
Good fucking God.
Like, and they're bad-tempered, too.
Except for Shaq.
Except for Shaq, who was in a genie movie that most definitely exists.
Yeah. You gotta be so fucking careful.
Well, it could also be that you're expected to die every now and then. And,
Yeah.
yeah. I think this whole eking by with one hit point might be hurting you.
I'm sorry, I got full health. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I would imagine Thunder would do no damage to this Noid-looking motherfucker here. I'm gonna casually walk off. Oh, so that's how they did it. Limited lives, but unlimited continues in Ninja Gaiden mode.
Mm.
I think that's... Wait, was that the first time Darkwing Duck actually said anything in this entire game?
Yeah, it's kind of out of character. Other than, I am Darkwing Duck and let's get dangerous.
So, Capcom really only got those two things.
You know, it was a long time before they actually had, like, decent translation. Because most of that was done in-house by Capcom, and even in, like, the 16-bit days, they were not very good at it.
No,
If you
they
play
were
the
not.
first and second Fire, you know. Especially the second one.
The second what?
Breath of Fire, that old RPG series.
I only vaguely remember Breath of Fire.
have
I
the
think
first one.
I have the best memories of like the PlayStation 1.
Oh man, that is a good
It
one.
was the one where it had like this little onion thing in it. And
Yeah.
I remember seeing in the magazine or like seeing like online or something where you're supposed to be able to get him to grow into like a big onion monster or something.
It
and
grows
I
into
never
different kinds
could.
of characters.
Like I could never get him to change at all. He was always just the useless onion thing.
I'm not exactly sure what triggers it.
I
I haven't
remember
actually
just-
beaten...
I remember just having him in my party and leveling up and just nothing happened. I'm like, God, this onion sucks.
I mean, the series wasn't actually that, like, memorable up until at least Breath of Fire 2. But, like, I think it's very much memorable for being, like, the biggest example of why Capcom wasn't allowed to do translating.
Uh-huh.
They just did not have a healthy relationship with English until, like, the 64-bit era.
Yeah, I forgot all about this.
Darkwing Duck versus antihistamines.
Shoot all of these things and rob them.
Even during the bonus stages.
You can't exactly grab onto things all that well.
They made the bonus stage lethal.
Yeah, this is a pit you can
Did
fall
they
down.
test this game before they released it?
Oh, and it brought me all the way back.
Serves you right.
So wait, what'd they just get me? Just points? I don't give a fuck about points.
Hey, this is the 90s. Everybody gives a fuck about points. You shut your mouth.
I'm not uploading my gamer score to the internet. It's all about time, not points. Okay, no, Capcom can't have a "we're gonna punish you for being greedy" game when they also have DuckTales.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that Scrooge McDuck's thing is he makes his money fair and square by, like, invading areas and robbing people of their natural treasures.
Seems fair to me.
Just,
DuckTales,
like, hollowing out the moon.
DuckTales 3, you go on the, DAPL, pipeline.
What the hell is this thing?
Okay, so I gotta shoot in this, like, all 2 seconds its back is open to me.
You've got to shoot him in the back like a coward.
Well, we get dangerous.
This thing looks like a gremlin.
Or you despawn, you can despawn
Or you
him, too.
just cheat. Yeah. You're good at cheating, Tom.
Oh, listen, I get dangerous, I don't get fair. I ain't too hard to beg.
Just rewinding for convenience now.
I ain't too hard to beg.
Oh, Disney Magical Adventure?
Oh,
I
that game.
played, like...
I remember that. That was the one
Yeah,
I played
like-
as,
Adventure games.
Well, aside from, like, the Disney, like, cartoon afternoon games, like what's on here, they had, like, the Mickey Mouse games, where
Yep.
it's, like, Magical Castle, or,
oh
like
yeah,
Mickey
like
and the
Castle of
Beanstalk.
Illusion, Worlds of
Yeah.
Illusion. Yeah.
yeah,
In,
Mickey Mania.
oh, and here's our Terminator duck. Oh shit, he actually
Oh shit.
Okay, that is cool. I actually never, I remember the the Magic Kingdom one where you played as someone who, like, went to Disney World, but it was abandoned. So, like, everything in the Haunted Mansion was trying to kill you, and,
I remember playing Mickey Mania on Sega, which was like, holy crap,
whoa.
which was like kind of like a collection of it's Mickey, you're Mickey, and you're going through Steamboat Willie, and you're going through like the Ghost Hunters, and you're going through like the Mad Scientist, like these really kind of iconic Mickey Mouse shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And everything was like really like hand animated.
That almost kind of reminds me of Epic Mickey, the like original one, before they went
Yeah.
Caligula crazy. And
Do you remember back when those screens were first released and like people honestly thought for a second that we were gonna get like a dark, gritty Disney game?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, we're gonna get Kingdom Hearts Disney only edition.
I was like, dude, do you have any idea what Disney, like the iron grip that Disney has on their brand? You're not gonna fucking get that.
Mickey Mouse is here, and this time he's got a gun. Take that, Oswald, the lucky rabbit. You ain't so lucky anymore. Now, go think about those bunnies while I of Mice and Menu right here.
What? Huh?
Wow, they really made that walk cycle that he could perfectly just fall down, like...
Why don't you use your shield?
Jumping's more fun.
I'm gonna laugh when he jumps right out of there and hits you.
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna try and see if I can get him to go to the end of the stage, just jumping around.
No, you can't have any familiars. Out of my way, I need this toy.
Man, they were prepped for a lot of Terminator sequels. Yeah, let's just take that death. Okay.
So we're not sitting here forever. You need to attack those red glowy things.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can snipe them from,
You might be able to. I don't know if that's registering as a hit, though.
Yeah, it seems to be the problem. Man, dying in this game is, yeah, I don't know if any of those are registering.
What in God's name are you supposed to do?
Die! A lot!
Are you supposed to take out the little drones first?
Oh no, because they keep respawning.
Indefinitely?
Yeah.
Seems to be.
Like, you're supposed to take out the glowing thingies.
Oh.
Which, maybe if you get into a loop where... Because they always drop down right about there. So if you could get into a situation where you're just maybe on the far right or far left, and then just killing them as they come down in the center there.
Well, the thing is, I can't exactly kill them without them at least getting a hit off on me, and then by the time I kill them, there's more replacing them. That and their hitboxes are fucking gigantic, and they knock me off whatever I'm holding. Also, a very small complaint, but trying to jump and shoot is kind of hard because you jump and hold your shield up at the same time. I'm gonna try doing this with the D-pad on this. And the hitboxes for their bullets are fucking gigantic. This is a duck hunt.
So it's nice to see you beat Darkwing Duck here. You got to the last point possible.
Hey, this is possible. I know I did it. Like, I'm amazing. Maybe if you use the gas or the lightning gun to take out the drones real quick.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Like back up a little bit because they're gonna go straight. Yeah. And die in one
Even
hit.
if I knock them down. A new one,
then
like,
get in
new ones-
position.
New ones come up. I have to focus either all my time taking out the drones or trying to land hits on the boss. And doing those at the same time is just not all that possible. Switching between the two is tough.
Man, how did that speedrunner do it?
He had arrows.
Actually, for this part, he didn't. For this part, it's like you have to use the pellet gun. Yeah, I feel like if you're getting yourself a good setup when you take out the two immediately, and then if you get like right up on the left or right, you'd be able to shoot them.
I can lose 3 hits very, very, very fast, though. I just don't have enough health.
Yeah, this boss is kind of bullshit. There you go.
Oh!
There you go.
Alright, we're not done yet. At this point, it's like, give me the fucking win. Oh yeah, and there are Chivos in this game too. Darkly dawns the duck in this one. Yeah, you feel like you want to jump to the right and just like smash those things open ASAP. But those drones will just fucking obliterate you.
Hey, you figured it out.
Yeah. I think you're throwing bad down.
Yeah, I didn't like Steelbeak that much either.
Negaduck should have really
Like,
been.
I don't remember anything about him.
It did end on a good note, though.
Yeah. So we're done with Darkwing. It's up to you next. I guess you're going to want to play Tailspin.
A little bit.